True form page. You can share it though. Hey!
We are live from Sussex, New Brunswick.
We're all over the place.
We've been all over the place, you guys. It was crazy. We have been counting the places that we've been, or the stops, I suppose, that we've made. So I think we were up to like 9 or 10 spots in a couple of weeks. It's a whirlwind of traveling.
You're talking about like states and provinces.
Yeah. So we started in California. Then we went through Arizona, Nevada, because we're driving. We stayed in Vegas for a couple nights. Then we went through Utah, Idaho, Montana, Calgary for a few nights, Olds for a bit. Then we hopped on a plane to New York. Then we jumped on a train to Connecticut. Then we drove to New Brunswick. So that's Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine, New Brunswick. Holy moly. That is a lot.
It's been quite the adventure.
It's been a big adventure, but we have really been enjoying our time with family. So it's been worth it.
Yeah, when you're traveling quite a
I'm
bit.
just going to check see if we're live here.
When you're traveling quite a bit, you don't have the opportunity to see family so often. So we have people all over the world. We have family I grew up in Calgary, so we have family there, and we started our business in Olds, and then we spend quite a bit of time in Los Angeles. So we have friends, and then we have we have such good friends we consider them family. That's in LA. And then, of course, we have family in...
Oh, we are live. For some reason, Drew, we can't see any of the things. Like, usually it tells us who's here watching.
It's right here. Well, they have to say something.
Oh, okay. So we are in Sussex, New Brunswick. Where are you?
Yeah. Let us know where you guys are and if you're traveling anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let us know where you're traveling for Christmas. It's crazy that Christmas is so close. It's Friday, and Christmas is on Wednesday.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know.
You didn't even know?
Didn't even realize we've been traveling so much. I didn't realize that it's here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jen's here. Morning, Jen.
Hey, Jen. Yeah, it's been a while since we've gone, a couple of weeks, I think, since we've done a live on Friday, because obviously you need a spot that is going to be quiet and you'll have some time. And we just hadn't had that opportunity for a while on Friday, so.
Yeah, it's been, and then everyone's busy you guys are busy with your holidays and getting ready. I think, like, Christmas, I love Christmas, but I don't love how busy it is.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think that, we were in LA last Christmas, and it was nice. But before that, it was like leading up to it, was like crazy chaos.
Yeah.
So I don't love how everyone like is stressed out because they don't have their baking done or presents purchased, or this seems like there's 100 different things that you could be worried about.
Yeah.
But maybe that's part of Christmas. Because it'd be nice if you were just relaxed and you're like, oh, you have some time off and you're enjoying the holiday season, but everyone's like rushed around trying to get somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, school, it's the last day of school today before holidays, so I'm sure the kids are getting excited and then teachers are getting excited to be off for a bit. But then you're right, Drew, there's this stress about there only being a few days left, but we should really be excited for it to come.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
Yeah, Drew loves Christmas.
I'm a Christmas person.
And it's nice too. So we're at my parents' place now, and my mom is like, I don't know if you can get any more Christmassier than her. She's like, Christmas on.
I cannot answer that.
Christmas times 100.
She loves Christmas. I like it too, because I'm a Christmas person.
And Drew loves it. Like, we even have a Christmas tree in the room that we are sleeping in.
It's Christmas everywhere.
Christmas everywhere. Our bathroom even has Christmas decorations.
Is anyone traveling this year? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. So, I'm not really sure, Drew, what you wanted to talk about specifically today, Bob.
I just thought it was nice to share maybe our experience, but other people as well. Maybe we can get some comments going on how you guys enjoy or appreciate visiting family during the holidays. And I think, like, for me, when I was younger, wasn't like all that interesting to me. And I just think that it's a special time. Like, for us, this is a bit crazy for us. Like, we usually don't get a chance to spend this much time with family during the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
So, because we've been to, like, we're in LA and then in Alberta and then to New York and now to New Brunswick. Like, it's literally four Christmases.
This is we had 4 Christmases. Normally we see one family at Christmas time, but this year we've seen all our family, which is nice. We're enjoying it, but of course it's been a lot of traveling. But.
Yeah, I don't know if it's something that it's not all that. You know, the thing is, like, it's a challenge because you don't get a chance to. Maybe it's a good thing. You don't get a chance to spend that much time
at each family with each family.
It's almost like watered down. Like, you only get so much time here, so much time there.
Yeah.
But then we have some people that probably don't really enjoy seeing family, which there's nothing wrong with. Like, sometimes family is challenging.
Mm-hmm.
And now you didn't say anything. They're like, I don't think that's something people want to talk about. And they're like, I don't want to see my family for the holidays. But it happens. Like, family's crazy. But I think you learn to love that about your family. That I think everyone's family is a bit crazy. Like, we all have our own dysfunctions, and we all have our own disputes and things that we don't like and things that we do like. But then I also think that you come to appreciate that, or you don't. But I think in most cases you do.
Yeah, we have a couple comments that just came in. Let's read them.
Did you want to read them on the phone? Or?
Sure, I can read them on the phone. I have it pulled up here. Let me see. I can't see them on the phone, actually. So you read them up.
Hit the comment.
Hit the comment button? Maybe I can see them. Okay, let's see. Jen says, deck the halls and not your family. That's hilarious. And she says that they're staying home. Jen's staying home. That's nice. You know, Drew had mentioned that last year we were in LA for Christmas, and it was the first time we ever had a Christmas just Drew and I. Like, it was our first together. I mean, not first together Christmas, but first Christmas just us. And it was very nice. Like, relaxing, peaceful, calm.
Just go to the Intermidas.
We do have some family in LA, like friends that we call family, and they had us, so we got like a little family feel too. We also have Jessica in here. Hey Jessica, she says, good morning. This year we are hosting Christmas. Ooh. My kids even get to spend their first Christmas ever with their great-grandparents. That's awesome.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Is Jessica in Sylvan?
Yes.
So everyone's coming to Sylvan? That's pretty cool. So I lost it. Oh, yeah, it's so much work. And I think that now, like, when you have the chance to go and, like, host, like, when we host an event, for example, it's probably not that much different than hosting family. I mean, we have to advertise, you collect payment. It's a bit different. But there's a ton of work when you host an event. But then, so I think we have a better understanding of when you're hosting family. There's so much, this, like, food and you decorate and the stuff's got to go in the right place. And I think there's a ton of work. So at least for me, like, when our family has us over or when they're hosting, I have so much appreciation because there's so much work.
So much that goes into it. And you didn't really realize, Drew, until we started hosting like True Fun Christmas parties and events and things like that. It's getting a lot more than just like a couple hours before. A lot goes into it. So
yeah, so we had friends and family in Calgary, in Alberta, and that were hosting different kind of events, and then we came to some of them, and yeah, it was just so nice. I had a really tough workout yesterday. My triceps are screaming. I can barely scratch I can barely fix my mohawk.
I can barely fix my mohawk.
Oh my God.
That's ridiculous. Don't feel pity on him.
Don't feel pity.
Yeah.
It's not pity. Sympathy.
No. Pity. Feeling bad for you.
It's not pity. Pity is like, I pity the fool.
I think you can say it. And I'm going to keep saying it.
Can you guys help us out? Is it pity or sympathy?
Maybe it is sympathy.
At any rate.
I don't feel bad for you, though. It's a good thing.
I never said you should feel bad.
No, I know that you said I shouldn't. That you didn't say that I should. I'm just saying. You're like, oh, I'm so sore.
I had a good workout. I feel good. It's actually enjoyable. Like, I don't think you should. Like, it's a different mindset, like a different mind frame to be like, you have to feel sore or like you have to have the toughest workout ever. Like, I don't feel like that anymore. Like, we work out and I enjoy workouts and I don't feel like I have to throw up after every workout. But I do feel like I enjoy that soreness once in a while.
It's
when you're
the
like,
good kind of sore. When you're like, that's a good workout.
like, I know I got a good workout yesterday. And it's because we went to a gym here and I don't, like, almost never throw around weights anymore.
Yeah.
So I was like,
doing my own thing.
Dorothy was running. But I was like, oh, maybe I'll try a different workout instead of our regular workouts. I was like, let's try something different. So I did like a old school like chest and tri workout, which like I said, never. But those are all isolation movements, which we don't even recommend unless you're trying to be a bodybuilder or get bigger triceps. So, anyways, but I actually meant to do chest, and my tris were like screaming.
So does this? How's this feel?
Get out of here. You got the logo in your head there. So, okay. If you don't do that, it kind of looks cool like it's on the wall. But now it's on your forehead. So at any rate, yeah, that's what we just want to jump on here and hang out with you guys for a bit this morning. Right now, we're in Atlantic time and it's 11 o'clock.
It is hard adjusting to the different time zone. Because so when we went to Alberta, it was just an hour, so it didn't feel that, an hour ahead. So it didn't feel that bad, but then we went to New York, and it was another
Eastern time zone.
Yeah, Eastern time zone, so it's another 2 hours ahead. So, but we were so busy in New York, like it didn't really... Didn't notice. But since we've gotten to New Brunswick, it feels like we're always trying to like chase the clock. Like, it's 11 o'clock already!
Yeah. And that's Atlantic time, so that's 4 hours difference from Pacific time in LA, which is what we're used to, and 3 hours different from Alberta, where most of you are watching.
And you don't think that 3 hours or 3 or 4 hours is a big deal, but I find that time zones are really tricky to stay connected with family or friends. Mm-hmm. Like even if you think about like 6, 7 o'clock at night when you're like, oh, like have some downtime, and I should call my family, and then they're sleeping.
Yeah, it's more challenging for you for sure.
Yeah,
but like for us it's 11:15 Atlantic time, right? So that's 7:15. So a lot of people are just starting their day in LA. So we have friends, and then we do business in LA. So you're like, I have to like consciously be like, don't send someone a text message, or if you send, okay, I'll get there in a second. Let me take a step back. So don't send someone a text message right when you get up in Atlantic time because they're sleeping.
They're sleeping.
But then what I do enjoy is emails, because I could send emails here. That's why one of my favorite things about getting up at 4 a.m. when we're in LA is that I could send emails for a couple hours, no one's going to answer.
Right.
So here, I enjoy doing that as well. I can get up at whatever time we get up, and it's, like in Alberta and LA, it's so much earlier that no one's going to be like,
messaging right back. Yeah.
So at any rate, but here it's 11:15, and like in LA, for example, people's days just getting started, and we're talking about it's going to be lunchtime. Mm-hmm. So when it's lunchtime on the west side, and in the west, then it's going to be almost getting close. People are getting ready to end their day and have dinner, for example. So I actually tried to watch I was going to watch a basketball game last night, and so it would be on at, let's say, 6 o'clock in the west, So that would make it 10 o'clock here. And I'm like, I'm not going to sit up till, I have sat up and watched playoffs here in the past. There's a regular season game. I'm not going to sit up here and watch from 10 to noon or 10 o'clock till midnight. Like, I'm not that interested in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be nice to watch a game. But here you can't do it.
Yeah. I'm just going to do the comments from here because the phone is weird. I don't know. So, Jessica said, I found going to Europe was a struggle. Yeah, it is. It is a struggle too. I lived in France for a while. And then it's the opposite, right? Because you are the one. Like when I lived in France, I would just be waking up and my parents would be just going to bed. So it was always like difficult timing.
Yeah, we didn't really notice it when we were in Sri Lanka. I mean, of course, we noticed the time. It was pretty difficult to make that all work out when we were in Sri Lanka. But when I didn't really notice like how it affected you. Like yesterday, I was pretty tired. Mm-hmm. Today, I'm feeling a bit better, but still trying to adjust. But when we were in Sri Lanka, we didn't have any issues going there. But on the way back, it was like, I felt like I was standing on my head most of the time, trying to figure out which way was up.
Well, I think because going there, so we were 12 hours ahead in Sri Lanka, right? But in going there, it's so new, and you just like jump into everything, right? We toured around, and you just jump in.
Oh, we didn't even sleep the first day.
We didn't even sleep the first day.
We were up on the plane, and then we got in at like 6 in the morning, and we didn't go and take a nap.
It was actually 4 in the morning.
Or whatever, the sun was coming up. Anyway, so we didn't sleep. We just kept going.
Mm-hmm. So, but coming back, that was hard.
Tell them about some of the treats that you've made for
Christmas.
Yeah.
So I've already made the chocolate protein balls.
Chocolate peppermint protein balls, right?
Yes, chocolate peppermint protein balls. So you take the regular CTP protein ball recipe, and we just added cacao and some peppermint oil. They're delicious, you guys, and they do have peanut butter in them, so I like that. A little bit pepperminty, a little bit peanut buttery. Those are delicious, nice to have around for snacks. And then I'm going to make some peppermint patties. Oh, they are so good. And so easy. Only a few ingredients. You need coconut oil and then peppermint oil. So peppermint. And I suppose if you didn't have the oil, you could use extract.
We're talking about peppermint essential oil, right?
Yeah.
Should make that clear.
Peppermint oil.
I think that when I think oil, when you're saying oil, I'm thinking of like olive oil.
Oh.
Like, they make dressing.
Have you ever seen peppermint oil, like olive oil?
Well, maybe you should be clear. Some people don't know what you're talking about.
So, essential oil, yes. About 6 to 10 drops of that. And then you'll put some honey. And you mix that all together. And that is your peppermint patty. You put it in a mold. And you freeze them. Oh, they're so good. And you can melt chocolate chips and then dip them in chocolate chips. They're so good. Like a junior mint. They're like junior mint. So we're going to make
can't keep
those.
them. You can't keep them. People will eat them all. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. It happened at our Christmas party last year. I made them for our Christmas party. And they were gone. And everyone was asking me for the recipe.
Got that from Corey, right?
I got that recipe from Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did I went to a Young Living event, Christmas event last year, and they were serving them, and I probably ate about 5 of them. Maybe 7.
Tell the
12,
truth.
Maybe 12. I don't know.
If you claimed to have 5 of those, you had to at least have like 11 or 12. I had a few.
You had a few. So we're going to make those. And then what else are we going to make, Drew? Oh, Drew really likes pretzels. Candy cane pretzels. So we just buy like the flat pretzels, and then we make some raw chocolate. Oh, it's so easy to make raw chocolate. And we drizzle the raw chocolate onto the pretzels and sprinkle a little bit of crushed candy cane.
Yeah. So if you want any of these recipes Dorothy's talking about, you can go to our website, trueformlife.com, or shoot us a message.
Go ahead.
Or shoot us a message and say, I want that raw chocolate recipe, or whatever.
Yeah.
The protein balls we got. We usually put that on our protein. We usually put our protein ball recipes on our CTP group page.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested in that, we can hook you up there as well.
We have all kinds of Christmas recipes. We have a chocolate candy cane cupcake recipe. We have an eggnog recipe, which is delicious, and that's with almond milk and coconut milk, so there's no dairy. And
So we're going to talk about that on the news.
Drew brought our mint chocolate protein balls on the news and talked about those, and he had a picture of the eggnog, but he didn't get to talk about it. It's so crazy how fast it is.
Went by so fast.
And I was standing there watching.
I was standing there.
Boom, boom, boom.
So fast.
In the background.
Seconds.
Yeah.
What did Jessica say?
Jessica says, we already read that one of Jessica's. The bottom one says, I found stevia peppermint extract. It's amazing. I used that in my peppermint patties this year. How do you make your peppermint patties, Jessica?
Stevia peppermint extract. What is that?
Like the little liquid ones.
Oh.
You know of stevia?
Okay.
And they have some that are flavored, right? That's
awesome,
cool.
Jessica.
Because then I'm assuming, Jessica, you can let us know, but I'm assuming you wouldn't need your honey then because you have your stevia.
Yeah.
But let us know how you make them. Oh my gosh, they're so good, junior mints. It's like a junior mint.
It is. And then I put out, and then if you guys aren't on our newsletter, you're certainly welcome to be. Dorothy has a newsletter for oils, and then we have a True Form newsletter, so we put out all our latest recipes, blog posts, and it's nice. Some people really enjoy that. We've been doing that for years, and we don't really advertise for it. Not sure why.
Yeah.
But some people really enjoy getting all of our latest content in one email, so you can flip through what you want. Otherwise, we're just posting on social media, and people don't see everything.
Mm-hmm. But if you want essential oil information specifically, let me know, and I can add you to my newsletter. And it's all information based. Like we don't spam or get salesy on there.
Yeah, so against that, which is why.
So, for example, this week what recipe did I put in this week? I put a recipe in my essential. The thieves' tea, because in my newsletter I was talking about ways to keep your immune system strong, because what happens over the holidays, especially, or leading up to the holidays, we're sleep deprived, so we're not getting enough sleep, and then we're not taking the time to eat our regular foods or nutritionize our body, so then that compromises our immune system. No sleep, no nutrition. Hydration is huge as well. A lot of times we're drinking beverages that are sugary or have caffeine or alcoholic beverages, so that can compromise our immune system too if we're not drinking enough water. But all of these things add up. So to prevent, you can look at, for example, in the newsletter, I put the thieves' tea in there to help prevent that from happening.
What I was thinking about is we'd like to do a challenge here in January. Now we usually do like a detox, like a nutrition detox challenge. But our fitness challenges go really well too.
Yeah.
But when we do them together, they don't do well.
If we try to do nutrition and fitness together challenge, it doesn't go very well. And I think it's because maybe it's too much.
Seems like people either want to do fitness or nutrition.
Mm-hmm.
Not both.
Not both together.
Do you guys? So let us know in the comments if you guys would like to do a challenge for fitness or nutrition.
Mm-hmm. And we usually do a challenge pretty much right after New Year's. Like we wouldn't start January 2nd. We'd give you a little time.
Yeah, it's a weekend. We probably wouldn't start around till the 7th or something.
But we usually do like a 10-day kind of challenge to reboot immune systems and just reboot your body and get back into a routine, because over the holidays, you know what it's like. You're always running somewhere, or you're not really in a routine. Yeah,
and we'd like to start planning that now. So if you guys have any suggestions or requests about our detox, so our detox is usually the first week of January.
Mm-hmm.
But it's possible we could do a fitness one instead. So let us know what you like.
Fitness or nutrition? Let us know in the comments. Even if later on you're watching the replay, still comment so that we know what you would prefer. Yeah,
I'd like to start putting a group together, because things are going to get crazy. It's like Christmas is on the 25th, and then there's a couple days we have like our Boxing Day where everyone just is looking at sales. And then we have a New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Hangover day.
Yeah.
What did Jessica say? Or sorry, Jennifer. Hey,
Jennifer.
Jennifer says fitness challenge.
Oh,
awesome.
You want fitness. Thanks for letting us know, Jen.
Jen was wrote us a really nice card.
Yeah, thank you, Jennifer, for the Christmas card.
Mm-hmm. It like those kinds of things. It's the reason why we do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Like it was. Sometimes people say thank you, which is nice. Like people say thank you, but when you take the time to write, like it just doesn't happen anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we do. That's why we still do handwritten cards and like thank you cards, sympathy cards, because it means a lot to us. So when someone takes the time to write a card and tell you that we make a difference in your life, like I don't think there's a better compliment.
And it came like at the perfect time, because it was like your card came at the perfect time, Jennifer, because we were just at a point, remember when we were in Olds and we were so exhausted and we had run ourselves down so much. So we were like, feeling pretty energy like deprived, and when you get like that, it's hard to find like a spark or motivation sometimes. But then we read your card and we're like, it just gave us that spark that we needed.
A little pick me up.
Yeah.
And Jessica said,
oh, she got to tell us about her peppermint patties. I make the patties the same as you pretty much. I cut the honey out because the stevia is sweet enough. I use the darkest no sugar chocolate I can find. This year I used the 80% chocolate from Lindt. I also found a mold at Nutters I use to shape everything. Yeah, I need to find a mold. I have a mold, but it's not, of course I don't travel with it. So thank you for reminding me. I'm going to have to find a mold somewhere.
you ask your mom?
I forgot. But I'll ask her. Yeah, that's pretty much the same way then. I like the idea of the stevia in there.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. People are funny with stevia. Like, so like we have stevia in some of our products, and some people are like, no, not interested at all.
It's like there's no middle ground, I find, with stevia. It's one of those things where you like it or not. Mm-hmm. There's not some people that are like, well, it's okay. I find anyway.
Yeah, I don't mind stevia.
I don't mind it, but we don't use it too often either. Sometimes I put it in baking, but
we have some different not stevia. We designed a brand new protein flavor. I'm trying not to step on my words here or share anything too much. Like we have our launch group that's going amazing, and we had about 25 bags go out of the new CTP. And we used a different sweetener. So we're going to release that to the public soon. But we want to do that in kind of like a fun way. So that's why we haven't said anything yet. So, but we used a different sweetener because we want to use a natural sweetener. But a lot of people are like, I don't like stevia. Like they're not going to use it. So we found a different healthy alternative to refined sugar. And alternative to stevia as well.
But we're not saying anything.
No. We have so much information about that. Like we have our group that's going rocking. We have questions from the group, posts from the group, and then we have information about the product itself and the ingredients. So there's so much to share. I really want to get it out there.
Really want to start sharing.
But I want to do a fun video to release it, like we did with the mags. So.
I wonder if anyone did think that was like a gender reveal.
I'm sure. That's what the whole thing was about. So at any rate, we'll share the new product details soon, but it's going over so well, and we're super excited about it. So we can't wait to share that with the public, with you guys if you're not on it yet.
And Jen, if you're still in here, did you try your little sample of members? What?
Oh, nothing. I didn't ask her because I didn't want her to say anything about.
Oh! I guess you can't tell us on here, Jen. You'll have to tell us in a message. Jessica said, stevia is from the plant. If I can't use my honey to sweeten anything, I use stevia. I don't use maple syrup, although It is on my list to try. I much rather. Sorry, I guess my glasses
can't
are
even
working.
weed.
I much rather that than a chemical sweetener. Oh yeah, totally. I'm the same.
Yeah.
We are the same.
I think people are used to those chemical types of sweeteners. Like, what is it? Like Splenda, for example?
Yeah, Splenda's one. There's a ton of them. I didn't realize there were so many. Sweet and low.
Yeah, we wouldn't use that stuff. We don't recommend it. But it's pretty difficult to be like, tell someone, use stevia instead of Splenda. They're like, think you're crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not crazy.
Well, maybe some people would argue that.
Maybe a little crazy.
Maybe a little crazy.
I don't really have anything else.
No, but this will be our last live before Christmas. So, just so you know.
Okay.
Because Christmas is on Wednesday. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else you wanted to share with us?
Well, I just thought maybe you want to say Merry Christmas or something.
Why don't you say Merry Christmas?
Yes, so thanks for tuning in this morning. And we do wish you all a Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for tuning in, not just today, but always, and for your support and with everything we do. We could not do what we do without you.
Yeah, and we would also like to encourage you to support local this year. If you haven't purchased anything local, it really makes a difference. When there's so many things that you can do. Like you don't have if you don't have the money. Like, for example, this is how we run our business. Like, we run it through our products and services. So. Our protein, we have our new protein, we have our monthly membership, we have books, for example. Dorothy has her oils that's a bit separate, which is still under True Form's natural way of living, but that's how we live. So when you guys support us and you buy our products, it gives us the opportunity to live this lifestyle and feed ourselves. So that's why we try to portray it means so much to us. Like, I think sometimes it's a hobby for individuals, or sometimes they have a regular job, and sometimes they have a regular job and they do something for fun or on the side. Like, this is our regular job, and our products give us the opportunity to live the way that we do. So we want to portray that and let you guys know how important that is to us and how much we appreciate it. And there's many other things that you can do for local businesses if you're not in the position to support. But I just think it's so important. I think that many times that we're like, we don't understand what we're spending money on. Like, we go spend money on a giant box store because it's a sale. And we're like, I don't have any money for the farmer's market. It costs too much. But then we go and spend a couple $100 on the newest electronic. So maybe that's my message today, is consider where your money's going and whose pocket that's going into, because those local practitioners, the local artists, the artisans, they really appreciate that, and it makes a huge difference in their lives. But if that's not possible for you, we put up a post a couple of days ago, and it was like, you can share. If you share this video, that helps us. Mm-hmm. It helps us get in front of your audience.
Or if you're scrolling through your news feed and pass by one of our posts, just clicking that like button, a comment, those all help as well.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, it really makes a difference. And it's not just, I think it's a bit different when you are running a business and when you're doing it for personal purposes. Like, when you get a chance, when you like one of our posts, for example, because we hear it all the time, I love that, what you did there. I didn't know you saw that. But yeah, it really makes it. Someone said, we ran into Steve yesterday, the other day. Steve, I know him from radio, and he's in Maine, and we went and stopped by, and he's like...
We literally, were driving by, and Drew said, we should stop in and see him.
Yeah, I posted a picture the other day, but I've known him for years, never got a chance to meet him in person. Anyways, we had a great conversation, and he said, I really loved your video, or I really liked that post you put up, and we put a lot of time and effort into our content, so... all of that makes a difference. It makes us feel better. It helps us reach a different audience, a larger audience, if you're going to share. And even if you like or comment, then our posts will get pushed up in algorithms, and it will give us a chance to get in front of more people. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, all that helps. So not just us, but if you have friends and family that have businesses, you can help them out in different ways by not only purchasing or not just purchasing or not purchasing at all. You can help spread the word in different ways.
Hitting the hearts button on live videos.
What do we have,
the
one?
Thumbs up button.
We have one.
Yeah, that all helps. So thank you guys. We have Jessica that said Merry Christmas, and Violet that says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
All right, guys, have a wonderful holiday season. We hope you're enjoying. Of course, we're going to be on here. We have our groups going. We have our Complete Truth Protein group. We have our launch group. We have other private groups that you can be a part of if you're interested. We have our newsletters that we send out as well. So if you would like to carry on conversations or join us live for any of those, you're welcome to do that.
We're always here.
Yeah, we're only a click away.
Ooh, that's a good tagline.
I don't know where it comes from. Can't help it.
All right, guys, we're gonna log off. So Merry Christmas, and we'll chat later.
Take care, guys.
Bye.